Hello, princesses, and welcome back to Not Fit for Print Beauty with me, Rebecca. Today we're going to be talking about my current skincare routine. And the word current is actually critical here because I do change up my skincare routine often. Not that often, but often enough. I like to try new things to report back to you guys, but also just for me. I feel if you stick with the exact same skincare, I feel the same about hair care too, by the way. I think it does plateau and not work as well. And if you really love something, set it free for a while and then come back to it. The Charlotte Tilbury serum, that a lot of people don't like. I actually like it, but I make sure I use up a bottle and then I go away from it for a while and come back. And I always think things work a little bit better, or it seems to me that they do. So I don't switch up too quickly, but I would say I go through an entire skincare regimen the whole way through, and then I switch it up. No skincare changes happen that quickly unless you're getting something surgically done. Nothing is going to happen just like that. And anything that promises that is, we know, lying. You have to give something at least 6 weeks, at least, if not more, to work. So that's what I do. I make sure that I use something for quite a few months and I then switch it up. But when I go through all the skincare I have, I generally go with something new. And it has been a while. The last skincare update I did, I think, was January. I was using just a very, very few products by Tatcha. I love Tatcha because nothing they do ever hurts your skin. Comment below if you disagree, if you've had issues with Tatcha. It never hurts your skin. I love them. The only problem is I don't think they really do enough. They don't pack too much of a punch there. And I need a little bit more of a punch these days, let me tell you. So I thought I would tell you what I am doing right now for the past few weeks. And I think it's a really good time to do this video because I was having some peeling and, that's good. It was working. And I think I'm at a good spot right now. So let's talk about what I'm doing for skincare. I don't do any 30 steps or anything insane like that. A, I don't have time. B, it's craziness. So I try to keep it simple, but I'll tell you what I'm using, and I don't use all of it every day. Okay, so let's start with the morning. There's going to be a lot of hair flipping, prepare, and a lot of Dr. Pepper Zero. This is the cream soda one, not sponsored. This is the cream soda one. Totally love it, addicted. So I'll be swigging from that so that I'm not coughing, and we'll go from there. Okay, let's start in the morning. No makeup on, in the shower. I wash my face with this Neutrogena Naturals cleanser. This thing is so natural. It's got it's purifying. It's gentle. There's nothing on my face in the morning because I really am good about not going to bed in makeup or sunscreen. And it just kind of washes the night off my face. I just use a little bit, lather up in the shower. All of these things, by the way, are linked below for your purchasing pleasure. This is, inexpensive. It's around $5. And I buy it in the bundle, I think, on Amazon or Target. And it's just really easy to use. It's really gentle. I have my daughters use it on their face too. So it's a good one. Then in the morning, I always use, this is every day, I use an essence. Now here, I have been using, talk about not changing things up, actually. I need to take a dose of my own medicine here. I use the SK2 essence, and this little guy is, it's really, really nice, but it's like $95. All of these essences are so expensive. I have tried the other super expensive La Mer one. I don't like it. I gave it to my friend Marion. She likes it. Good. But this is $95 and I've always liked it, but I don't know if you can tell here, there's barely anything left. So I'm going to be trying when it runs out, which looks like I have a day or two left. I'll be trying the Tatcha Essence Plumping Skin Softener Essence. I said essence twice. Ignore that. It's also $95. These are very steep. I like an essence. It is different than a toner. The essence, when you have dry skin that you've just washed, you put it on your hand and just kind of put it on your face. I don't do it that slowly and purposefully in the morning. I think I probably go and slap it on. I'm not so gentle, but you're supposed to do this and just kind of put it on the face, but I'm not in a commercial, you know what I'm saying? So I actually like an essence. When I've stopped using them, I kind of miss it. I do kind of think it gives your skin kind of a really nice texture for the day. So I do use that every morning, and I'm going to be trying the Tatcha one when that runs out, and I'll let you know if I'm going to switch or not. Okay, now here's an every other day situation. I am using mostly for my really targeted skincare. I have switched over to Drunk Elephant because they're a brand I've always admired and never really played with. So I am now doing all Drunk Elephant. Every other day I do their $80, oh, it's so pricey, Firma vitamin C. I don't do it every day because vitamin C also works as an exfoliant, and I find when I use vitamin C every day, my skin can get a little irritated. And when I say every other day, I actually skip the weekends. So it's really more like 3 days a week, not 4. This one is actually cold right now because I keep it in my little beauty fridge to keep it nice and cool. Vitamin C is a very, very fickle mistress, and it goes off really easily and can get a funny texture and a weird smell. These products have a weird smell to begin with, but I mean a weirder smell, to be honest. If you've experienced it, you'll know what I'm talking about. And there's a lot of really great websites out there that show you pictures of what it looks like and then what it looks like when it spoils. It's best to keep these in the fridge if you can. And I love my beauty fridge because guess what's in there? My vitamin C and my Coke Zero, my Dr. Pepper Zero. That's what I keep in there. Right over there, right next to me. And beauty fridges are so inexpensive. I will link my favorite ones below. But this I put on every other day, and I'm doing them in the order that I do it. So that is that. I follow it with the Dr. Dennis Gross, SPF All Physical Sunscreen. This guy is $42. It is an all physical sunscreen it has a white cast that then fades away. It is tough to avoid any sort of white cast at all with an all physical sunscreen. It is also probably untrue that we should avoid chemical sunscreens or that chemical sunscreens aren't good for us. It's probably hooey, but I admit to fall for it a little bit, and I try to do the all physical when I can. I have done some just Soul sunscreen videos that I can link below, but basically a chemical sunscreen, like most of the really thin ones are, they bring in the sun's waves and then they kind of destroy them. Whereas physical acts like Wonder Woman's shields and it just, like blocks them. I just did sound effects for Wonder Woman. I love her. She's beautiful. Okay, anyway, so this is a really good one. It's $42. Am I going to want to replace it after I use it all up? I don't know. $42 is kind of expensive, and I go through sunscreen like I go through Dr. Pepper Zero, so $42 is going to get expensive, but it's actually lasting me a while, and trust me, I use enough. You got to use a lot of this to make it work, and I put on a lot. I let it sink in. It's nice under makeup. It doesn't pill. It's a good one, actually. That's linked below, too. And then I follow it up with one of 2 lip products. Either the Drunk Elephant Lippie Balm, which is this really kind of cool, kind of thick, nice morning lip balm. It's gentle, and there's not too much of it. Thick, I mean in terms of the size, not thick in terms of the product. Hope I didn't mislead you. Or I like this Super Goop Acai SPF 30. So if I'm going to go outside to exercise, bike riding or whatever, I like to put this sunscreen on my lips because I feel like I don't know if it does anything on the lips, but the lips are sensitive, right? I don't know, literally, if I could bathe in sunscreen and just be like a big walking clot of sunscreen, I would. So I put it on my lips too. Okay, so that is morning skincare done. And please remember that I only use the vitamin C every other day or 3 days a week, really. So for the most part, my everyday routine is just a gentle wash, a little bit of essence, some sunscreen, and something on the lips. That's it. I just don't get real technical in the morning. Who has time for that? At night, I don't get too technical either, frankly. So go with me here through the day. La, 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 la. Now we're at night, and I need to take off my makeup. I was always in search of a really inexpensive, good cleanser because just like sunscreen, I go through cleanser pretty quickly. And I use it during the day too because when I film videos, I'll change my makeup looks. This is the second or third video I've filmed today. Let you in on my secrets there. And I got to take off my makeup in between. So this is inexpensive and I love it. Good Molecules. Do you know who Good Molecules is? I was introduced to them through Beautylish, but they're also at Ulta now. Oh, what a deal. So this little guy is, I do a double cleanse system by Good Molecules. I use the cleansing balm, which depending on what size you buy is anywhere from $7 to like $45. And it is a first step. So it's a balm. I've used most of this up. I buy like 2 at a time. You reach in there and it's kind of like a greasy balm, and you spread it all over your dry skin, eyes too. Well, close your eyes obviously, and spread it all in there and get it all over. And then I use a nice hot grippy towel. You can use a muslin towel, or you can use a muslin towel, you can use a washcloth, whatever, and I just get it all off. And then I do the second step clean with their Rosewater Daily Cleansing Gel, which is $12. This goes on wet skin and it suds up and just gets the residual off and really makes you feel like you've cleaned your skin. And look at all that for $12. I mean, come on, that's fantastic. And it's really, really, really good. I've heard some people don't like it. Some say that the cleansing balm kind of leaves you blurry-eyed a little bit. It doesn't really bother me. I really like it. I also, and I can't believe I didn't bring it over here, I also take my eye makeup off with the Bi-Facil product, the Lancome Bi-Facil, which is a fantastic eye makeup remover. I'll put a picture of that in. I can't believe I didn't bring it over here. Let me just put in a quick word on the Bi-Facil eye makeup remover, or any eye makeup remover. Don't leave it on your skin. Eye makeup remover dissolves your eye makeup. That's why it gets off stuff that nothing else can. But I know a lot of ladies who've come to me, many, countless, saying that they're finding they're allergic to their eyeshadow and their eyes, skin around their eyes just burns. You know what it is? It's not just the Lancome product, any product. If you put that, a lot of women will take it, put it on a cotton ball, take off their eye makeup, and then like shower later, or just kind of take it off, or just splash a little water and then go to sleep. That stuff stays on your skin and like kind of, it doesn't eat away your skin. I'm not trying to cause panic, but it just kind of deteriorates things. It's going to make for a burning sensation. So get off your eye makeup remover. But as long as you take it off, the Lancome Bi-Facil is a fantastic product, and I use that every night too, just to get off some residual mascara and stuff like that. Okay, at night I use a tonic every night. In the morning, as you know, I use an essence, but at night I use a tonic, and I prefer the Mer Tonic. It's $95, which is way too expensive, but it's Mer, so they get to do whatever they want, and it lasts a long time. This has been with me quite some time. I just put a little bit onto a cotton swab and put it all over my face. The cotton swabs that I use, by the way, I get at Beautylish. I love the Coat and Dough the little cotton swabs. I love them. I know people love the Shiseido ones, but I am a fan of the Coat and Dough little cotton swabs. I would love to start going to ones that I can wash though. That's my next step, so that it's not as wasteful. So any recommendations on the ones you can wash, let me know, because I would like to do that. I don't use makeup wipes and things like that. It just fills up the landfills. So I do like those little cotton swabs with this, but if I can find some I can wash that are good, I would love to go that way instead. Okay, talked about Drunk Elephant. So I've got a lot of Drunk Elephant products that I switch up. On the days that I do the vitamin C in the morning, I do the Passioni Retinol from Drunk Elephant right now. This is like a big orange liquid. It's anywhere. You can get a little one for $28 or the big one for $74. They're just powerful stuff. Okay, it's got 1% retinol. So you're like, that's nothing. No, it's like concentrated retinol. It should be like, it should not say 1%. It's like 1% pure kick your tush retinol. This is not a product that you should say, hey, if a little is good, a lot is better. No. Don't be like my mom with her personal trainer. Like my mom's personal trainer will put her on the treadmill for 5 minutes and she's like, that was easy. I'm not sore. I'll do 30 minutes. That was easy. I'll do an hour. It's like, okay, when did 5 minutes become an hour, right? So this is the same thing here. If this is working, don't go, hey, every other night is good. How about morning and night every day? Please, please. I started using this twice a week. You got to make sure you're ready for retinol. I had been using I've been using another retinol of Sunday Riley. One of my subscribers told me some hideous horror stories about them, so I thought it was time to break it up. But I've been using theirs nightly and had no problem. I started using this twice a day, went to Monday, Wednesday, Friday with it, and my skin peeled like crazy for about 2 or 3 weeks. I don't care because it just means it's working, but I am not stepping it up. I am stopping at Monday, Wednesday, Friday. I got no peeling now, and I'm really feeling good about my skin. So this works, but it'll kick your tush, so do be careful. And if you haven't tried retinol at all, ever, use it once a week for a while. Do not say once a week is good, 5 days a week is better. Not with retinol. Please be careful. Okay, I'm not a dermatologist. I'm just saying. Listen to Auntie Rebecca. Okay. Then I will always follow that up with some sort of a moisturizer because retinol can make you red and dry. So I have two moisturizers that I like. One is this Drunk Elephant F-Balm Electrolyte Water Facial. This is like $52 and it's really just a nice thick moisturizer. After I go through this little one, I probably will just use my Tatcha moisturizer or even my nighttime Charlotte Tilbury moisturizer, which I kind of miss. I haven't used the Magic Night Cream in a while. That's a controversial product, but it's not. I'm currently using this one. The other Drunk Elephant moisturizer that I really like is their Hydra Intensive Hydration. It's $48, and it's just it's really intense, but it's really light, and it just goes on and soaks right in. So I love that as well, and I would rebuy this one just on those nights when I use nothing. Now, all the products I just ran through, and I'm going to add a lip thing on, they sound like a lot, but it really isn't. I mean, you got to cleanse, and I got to use my toner, which just fell off the table. It just threw itself off. We've had the La Mer jumped. At any rate, let me get back on track. Okay, so I really only put on the retinol and all that stuff every other night. Most nights I am just cleansing, using the La Mer that has jumped to its doom, and then putting on a moisturizer. Guys, let's keep it simple. But I struggle with dry lips, so I always then do some sort of a sleeping mask, like the Laneige. I'm using this because I got two of these because I couldn't resist the flavors, and I'm making myself go through them. But when I'm done, I'm switching permanently to the Tatcha Kissu. I love that. That's like a night lip mask, and that Tatcha product is so good. It's better than this one, but I will use these up because I bought them. Okay, as long as we know that. Also very important, if like me you are using retinol, if it's Retin A that's prescribed or retinol and this occasional vitamin C, please, please, please wear your sunscreen and top up with your sunscreen because you can, be careful because you can burn really easily and dry out and all that. That sunscreen becomes even more critical when you're using those products. Some of you might want to know if I still use my Dr. Dennis Gross Light Mask. Yes, I do use it for 3 minutes in the morning and 6 minutes at night. When I first started using it, because it's so expensive, it's hundreds of dollars, I'll put the price up there. When I first started using it, I felt like it was working, and I don't know if I just thought it was. And now I bought it, so I'm going to use it, but I don't know if it's working. I don't know if I recommend it. I think in the short term, it's really nice, but it takes you so far and then it drops you off at the bus stop. So I don't know if I recommend it. If you're really looking into those kind of treatments and things, I think your dermatologist might be the way to go. I'm sorry, it's kind of true. It doesn't hurt, but after a while, it kind of stops helping. Does that make sense? That's my thoughts on that. So that sounded like a lot, but guys, really, it's a very simplified, very easy skincare system. After this, I'm going to be trying Paula's Choice. After I run out of all of these products and have used them for months, I want to move on to Paula's Choice because I hear amazing things about those skincare. From Allie, my friend over at Allie M's Beauty tells me about it, and a lot of you have as well. But I will always take your recommendations and what brand I should look at next. I have done Charlotte Tilbury, I have done Sunday Riley, now Drunk Elephant, Tatcha I've done. So I would love to move on to something else, including Paula's Choice. But let me know your thoughts about that and about the products I mentioned here below. Give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it, and I sure hope you did. And if you haven't already done so, please subscribe to my channel, and I will see all of you in the next video. Bye-bye.